Saturday, May 20th. Right over there, you can see Ferdy going to finish up mowing up here. We started chopping. Alex is loading up in front of me. Ferdy is mowing the last field up here at Doe's, at the heifer barn here. Right over there. We're closing in on Gerhardt. He's only one field ahead of us. We got the one back there behind that little camp. He's in the big grass field up here. It looks like he's got about half of it done. Can't really see on this little GoPro screen what it's picking up or not, but he's right down there. I think it can see it. Christoph is finishing up behind Matt's house, and then he'll be headed over here. Since Ferdy's done mowing, he hopped in the Freightliner. They're down at there at the bottom. Alex is about to leave the field with a full load, and they'll make it all the way up here, so then I'll wait here until we see when he gets full. There's no need of following him around like a lost puppy. She's on the move. It is very windy today, so hopefully this mic doesn't pick up all the wind blowing. We're on the last field here up at the heifer barn. Ferdy's actually driving Alex's truck right now. She had to go do some other stuff. I'm waiting on the next windrow right here. He said he was gonna make it up with Ferdy, so I didn't have to go follow him all the way over there. Well, that's another day, and instead of chopping, we're working on the chopper. He has one grease fitting he said is not taking grease on the auto lube.
I don't know how many, but at least I know one.
Because it tells you, it starts pushing grease out of a high pressure thing, so you know it's not taking grease somewhere, so he's tracking that down. And then on the, we have the banana chute off because, well, he almost lost the banana chute. This entire pin was off. Ferdy just replaced it and just re-welded it, and the other side started to crack. Yeah. So I didn't have the camera in time to have it not in there, but
we did made the pin a little bit bigger too again, so it's tighter.
Yeah,
so clean it up since there's sparks on there. But
she looks like she should hold for a couple days again.
Yeah, it's welded twice. So.
And then we gotta flip it and do the other side, but there's no crack on the inside of this one, but it is on the outside.
Yeah,
it's like 2 layers of steel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And
I think that's what the inside looks like. It was all out, and then the outside's starting to crack on this side.
Right. Oh, and right here. That's probably just because this side left, so all the torque.
It did leave the building. Christoph was.
But at least we found it before it was dangling on the fucking truck.
Well, it would have smashed our side panels or something. Would have fell down on this side. And then Christoph would have been shooting up to China with the damn feed blown straight up. What? Now your grease is working fine?
Looks like it. You know, hey, could it have been because of this? No, those are not hooked up to that. Where's my...
Alright, Ferdy's gonna finish welding this. And then Maybe he'll go mow later. I don't think we're gonna chop today.
No, but we'll mow.
It is Sunday.
Chop early tomorrow.
And we'll start in the morning.
Chopping earlier.
I just actually put my tractor on the pump. I didn't record it, but I was agitating with the second pump to get it around the pit. I gotta pull my drawbar off. I gotta put the ball back on. We're gonna pull the manure tank with this. And I guess Christoph said his chute project is not going well because he broke a bolt. That's the story of. Do you get it out?
Huh?
Get the bolt out?
I got the bolt out. I just gotta take some shims out so this sort of shoot a little. Keep going down same way.
So Christoph's taking some shims out of the rotary part. So those are the shim sections that go underneath the turning part, and he's taken two out of each section, and that should tighten it back up.
I put 3 in. I took 3 out, but it was too much, so they didn't want to turn.
Okay. It's worn out over years, even though it has the greasing, auto grease on it. But you know, that's what age does to a machine. You got Marcus here, he's turning the chute for Christoph as needed. Well, I got this put on while I was hooking on my manure tank. All ready?
I'm gonna sharpen it, grease a couple fittings, clean all the mess back up, and
see if it breaks again. Birdie's gonna go mow after lunch probably.
Yeah.
And then we'll be chopping it. Well, we plan to chop early Monday morning, which is tomorrow. Will we? Probably not. Something will be broken.
Probably.
You gotta tighten that better.
I still I'm just grease it, a couple fittings, and then.
Otherwise, we're gonna be chopping, and his head's gonna swing to the right.
That'll look cute.
And I'm gonna go spread a little bit today because
I think Marcos wants to go too.
So Marcus, we'll take the bucket bag off for him, and
Marcos, you ready?
he'll be all excited. You want to go spread? The first load I'm doing today is back here. We call this behind the school. I've said that in a previous video, but it's going to be this section below where we switched over corn. And maybe on one of these loads I'll walk over there and see how the oats are doing, because they are out. Doing the second load here. I didn't record the first one because I'm just filling in this like loop shape over here, and I turn the PTO off and on to spin around, and busy doing that. We're going pretty fast. We're doing like 5.5. We ain't got a lot of manure anyways. We'll run out before we get all the grass spread. We do every cut, but we put a little bit on everything, and we have enough grass that way, and everything grows decent. And then on some fields that really need it, we'll put it on heavier, and then the other ones that get it all the time, we kind of pull off. Don't spread as much on them or at all. Kind of flip-flop. I think the camera's picking up. It's a little light, but we're making it work. I think it was out anyways. Barely anything. I was out right at the end row. Well, we came out here. You can see how it's looking. So it's out a couple inches now. That's my hand. It's not too bad. Pretty slow day spreading today, honestly. But my co-spreader is Marcus. He's running the other 84. He's just going right over there. So not very far. But he was bound and determined to get some manure out today, so that's what we're working on. Get this pumping. And the reason I was running the other pump, agitating right there and there, is because with this one right now, well, it's normally not enough to get the pit spinning by itself anyways. So we always run 2 normally to start stirring, but because there was some good chunks of manure, solid stuff that we got mixed in, so it helped. Another thing is I can't really do more than swing side to side. I can't go up and down because we still haven't got our couplers back. We haven't gone get them. So Gerhard, he pulled those hoses off that fertilizer tender like any normal hose, and he didn't know about this configuration that Case did back in the day. And John Deere did the same thing with their old, like the old 4020s and those kind of old machines. They did the same thing. Stupid, but we just have to get 2 of these again. That way you can do all of the functions. It's in the cab, you just switch it electronically for lifting, switching the flip valve to spread or agitate, and then you switch it one more time to run the boom. And then one of them does that. So that's how it works. So that's why I had the other pump, that way I could get that pick mixed up, because it was way too thin. I got it mixed up a little bit the other day for him. I just angled it down and just swung it side to side and got something going. It's a lot better today. Whoa! We didn't even overfill her.